Hi, Katie North here, founder and CEO of North Financial Advisors. And today we're talking about how to build a business that nourishes you. I think most people have a view of entrepreneurship as just go, 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 grind yourself to the bone, always busy, always hustling, always working. And the truth is it doesn't have to be that way, right? We can set up from the beginning a business that is nourishing to us, that helps us, gives us energy. It gives us the things that we need, both financially and career-wise in terms of fulfillment, And there's two techniques that I've used in my own business and helped coach other people that help people think through building a business that nourishes them and work quite a lot to help them reset their thinking on this. And those two techniques are really just resetting your expectations first and foremost and measuring what is important to you. So resetting expectations, what does that mean? Many of us who start our own businesses come from the corporate world, and the corporate world can be brutal, right? It's always about year over year, quarter over quarter growth, making sure people are relevant, making sure you're improving and innovating and doing more all the time to achieve better profitability, more focus, more outreach. And it's hard. It's hard to see that the goalpost is always moving, right? It's never enough just to be enough. The goalpost always moves. And that was a frustrating thing for me in my life in corporate world, right? Where, I always felt like I did a good enough job moving the needle for myself in my own personal life as far as overachievement. And so to have that happen at work too, I think it just grinded on me and my stress levels and my focus. And so when I became an entrepreneur, I completely reset my expectations for what I was going to achieve. And in doing that, I started to focus on some things that were much more important to me. Like, for instance, time off. One of the frustrating things about corporate life is that there's always a time-limited amount of days that you have off, regardless of how often you work, how late you work, how much time you're thinking about work, outside work. You never get that time back, right? And so for me as an entrepreneur, it's really important to measure the time that I have off. It's really, really important for me to try to achieve more days off in a given year than I did the year before, and so because I measure that, it actually gets done and I actually pay attention to it. And so that's a really, really important thing to think about. But aside from just time off, right? What are some other things that nourish you, right? Is that taking a walk after lunch? Is it building time in your day to go to the gym? Is it building a time to catch up with a friend or your family members during the day? There's all sorts of things that you can do to take care of yourself that help rejuvenate you, that help put you in a better frame of mind. And when we focus on these things and measure them, we set processes in place to measure those things that we get to do for ourselves. It's hugely, hugely beneficial because it means that we're not going to be in this depletion mindset. We're going to be in the replenishing mindset. We're going to be replenishing our time and our energy. So I really encourage you to think about, what are the things that nourish you in your day? What does your ideal day look like? What does your ideal week look like? What is your ideal year for that matter? Are you someone who is episodic in the way you attack work? Do you like working at certain times of the day and not others? Are you really focused on deadlines or on, tradition and doing things the same way every single day, right? Everybody's got different personalities and things that nourish them. But I would really encourage you to, as you think about the kind of business that you want to have, spend some time journaling about this. What are the things that nourish you and give you energy back in your day? I think it will make a huge difference in the way you see entrepreneurship and the success that you'll have as you embark on your entrepreneurship journey.